What up, all people? What's good? What's good, everybody? How we feeling? Are we live? Are we live? We are indeed live. What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? All right, well, let's get this show on the road. Let's go hop over to here. We back, y'all. We are back. Before I fully hit it for tonight's adventure, wherever it may take us, there's a couple things I need to do. So let's go ahead and do those things before we embark on our journey for today. How's everybody doing? How we doing? It's been a minute. It's been a few days. Took a nice little hiatus. Been focused on editing, the absolute mountain of editing I had to do. And that's pretty much all I've been doing. I'm gonna be honest, that's pretty much all I've been doing. It was a job. And I should have outsourced it, I'm gonna be honest. I really should have outsourced a lot of it, but I didn't. So something I wanna say, today, YouTube chat, we are multi-streaming again, but today we're multi-streaming on YouTube. I mean, sorry, on Twitch. Last time we multi-streamed on Kick and it went pretty good. So today we're multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to join the chatters over on Twitch, I'll go ahead and put the Twitch link here. But we're about to hit the road right now. Right here, boom. There is a lot of people who were saying, you know, I don't know if that link works. I just put the link in chat. A lot of people were saying they can't watch Kick on their TV, or, you know, just a variety of reasons why they couldn't watch on Kick. So today we're switching it up. We got YouTube and Twitch. We're not also multi-streaming to Kick because the plan I have only allows 2 sources. So we're on both of those platforms for today. And I'm gonna be doing my best to keep up with everything, but first things first, how's everybody doing? We'll go ahead and turn our scanner on now, see if we can find some stuff to do while we're out and about in the city. First thing we got to do is get to the city. So let's start there. I think this thing's maxed out. So for everybody who's been a little out of the loop, LAPD's got a 10-minute ETA to somewhere. There are no more protests going on. The curfew has also been lifted, I think as of yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I thought that was an undercover right there. The way they have a bash bar and like a top light on the front. So I'm kind of intrigued to see how the city's actually going to be looking today. I don't think there's going to be much going on, obviously, but I'm interested to see like how the aftermath of everything looks, like how beat up everything is. Let's actually keep going this way. I wanted to check out the street right here, but we're gonna continue on. So no more curfew, no more protests. Kind of back to normal out here in LA, honestly. Kind of back to normal. What is normal out here? Well, that's kind of what I guess I'll be showing you some of today. A little bit of what it was like when we would come out here on normal days, check things out. I kind of have a little bit of places, like a list of places I'm going to go today, so we'll see how it goes. But mainly for today, we're going to be hovering around downtown. Maybe we push to Hollywood, I don't know. I got about 4-ish hours, probably. If we push it any further than that, I mean, I'd be pretty surprised with myself.
white, 30 years, sunglasses, white shirt, blue jeans,
wait.
Taser, code 2, incident 3954, RD 1240.
It sounded like they just started a pursuit.
Back to Connect resources respond.
I can't reach the button to replay that, but it sounded like a pursuit. I heard something about a passenger, or maybe they're just tracking a vehicle. But anyways, folks, welcome back. Welcome back. We are right here in downtown Los Angeles. We're about to hit the tunnel. Actually, we're not gonna hit the tunnel. We're gonna hit the wraparound. The first thing I'm curious about doing is going right up over this hill to the areas where all the drama was kicking off last week and just see how it looks, you know? I'm pretty interested to see how things are looking. So let's go ahead and do that first. It is definitely relaxing to be out here, and it's not like it's not completely insane like it's been the last few days. I still feel like there's probably going to be like a super heavy police presence out here though, so I guess we'll see. What up, Ed Storm? Got the boys. Damn, traffic is jammed right here. So it's all back to normal now? Yeah, I mean, things are essentially 100% back to normal, I think. I would be shocked if we saw any type of protesting going on today, but I mean, I don't know, nothing surprises me anymore, bro. This whole line looks like they're getting into the Disney Hall. It's probably like some type of concert. I see a bunch of people dressed up fancy. So I take it that's what's going on here. It's not relaxing, it's chaos. Bro, the chaos is done for now. Could it pick back up? I mean, yeah, it definitely could. So I'm not ruling that out, but. So like, for starters, this was the main street right here where everything was popping off. Going down here, this is Temple. So, was it last week all this is happening? Bro, my brain is genuinely fried within the last 2 weeks. Like, I pretty much have forgotten all context of time and like and how things have been going. But I mean, the first thing you're gonna notice looking around, everything that got spray painted has been painted over already. All these walls were painted. All these walls were painted just a few days ago, and they're all clean again. There's a little bit like right here on the bus stop. Maybe they just don't care about that right now. A little bit on the other bus stop right there too. But I mean, look, all this like right here, all this little wall right here was totally covered in paint. People tagged up all over here, all up here to the left. I mean, it's normal. It's back to normal. It's cleaned up and it's back to normal. I'm pretty astounded how fast they're able to do it. No more sheriffs blocking roads. Honestly, it was pretty surreal coming out here during that time where every day it was just like cops, sheriffs everywhere, people unrest constantly. It's, you know, I don't want to say it's out of the ordinary for LA, but for someone who comes to the city often, it is a little jarring. So, you know, I'm not saying anything about that it's like, you know, any type of opinion about it. I'm just saying it was like being in a fever dream. This is still painted. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a bathroom. The Grand Park is the last place I'd ever think of using the bathroom. I mean, look, there's people playing in the park. It's a nice day. Still a decent amount of paint, as you can see right here. Cleanup job is still going. Some paint right there. You know. But all in all, far cry of the chaos and unrest that we had last week. No more militarized units over here at the courthouse. Still fenced off, but there's no one here now. So that was just Sunday. Was that Sunday? think it was Sunday we were up here, and the military was up here, blocking this building off. And I mean, it's pretty obvious why. People would have just broken the glass, painted all over everything if they could. So, that's why they're guarding this building so heavily. Right here to the left. That's what's going on here. Still a little bit more paint over there across the way, as you can see. A bit of random paint. Paint everywhere, all right? I think that's pretty much the most we're gonna see. As far as like property damage, there's not much of that. We took a look at some of the looting spots last time we came down over in kind of in the middle of downtown. Sean Wing with the 2, thank you, boss. And today, we're gonna go a little bit more towards Little Tokyo and kind of like the edge of town, see how it's looking over there. And that's where we're gonna get things started. And then we're gonna kind of just get around the rest of the city. Some Twitch chatters, Q Goat, Rob Paz, Wazpork.
Code 23981.
Just need to. Well, the next big cleanup they do is for sure gonna be the Olympics, maybe the World Cup. Don't they have some World Cup games going on here? I don't see them doing a big cleanup for that, but for sure the Olympics. Look, bro, I learned over the weekend that this is a police station. I actually never knew that that's what this place was at all. This is a police department right here to the right that they've had guarded up all week. I pointed out last time, but they broke some windows here too, which is insane. They were busting windows at the police department. Yeah, that happened. See if we get across right here. So right now we're just cruising around downtown. We're gonna go on a huge journey tonight, so if you just tuned in, welcome. The first thing we're doing is looking at all the places where things were popping off all last week and just seeing how they're different now. And I mean, this is more like what downtown usually feels like, dead. Just nothing going on at all, just complete ghost town, honestly. This is what it's usually like for those who have, you know, never really been here. Look how quickly they painted all this, bro. This was completely painted top to bottom, this wall, this white wall right here. You can kind of see over here, they did their best to paint this. There's still some remnants of it being spray painted and painted up on the text where it says like square. I mean, everything's painted up. Part of it was like more interesting to look at than how it usually looks out here. Part of it was definitely somewhat more interesting. Bunch of random paint over here. We're not gonna go that way. This is boarded off. I think that's just because it's under construction. This one part right here, they did not manage to paint over yet. Right there. Man, I think it was Friday we came here and it was popping off right here, dude. It seems so much bigger when there's a million people. It seems like the streets are longer and this like it's larger. Pause. But like seriously, it reminds me how cramped this area actually is now that it's finally back open again. Freeway oh wait, there's a protest right here. Bro, I am 100% serious when I said I had no idea there's a protest today. It's a pretty small gathering. Absolutely peaceful, I'd say, but bro, I'm serious. I didn't know there's a protest today. What's up, LE? What's up, Smashing? It's a pretty small gathering, but you know, they're out here. I sort of had a hunch we might run into something, you know, a little group. But I also kind of expected to not see anything tonight, so I'm somewhat surprised, I'm gonna be honest. But they're out here. I heard that drum, I was like, oh, that must be a little group. Wait a second, it's actually kind of decent sized group. Who knew, folks? What's good, everybody? Yo, so tonight, we're gonna start off in downtown, then we're gonna push it to Hollywood. That's kind of the general plan. And for right now, we're just posting up. Protests are still going. I'm as surprised as you guys are right now. I'm gonna be honest. But I guess so. YouTube chat. I'm putting my Twitch chat in the chat. Join the Twitch chat. They are small but mighty. And your chats will pop up on my phone so I can see them. If you want me to read your chats. Last time we streamed on Twitch and Kick. Tonight we're streaming on, we were streaming on YouTube and Kick. Tonight we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Just trying something different. Just switching it out, seeing how it does. Yeah, this is a far cry from what we saw on the weekend, but honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. At least they're out here. This is a pretty big group. I'm not gonna kid you guys. It's pretty large. Getting some honks from the freeway. LE, I see you in both chats. W. Twitch people still use that? I know, right? I don't know. Folks, you already know when I'm riding, we're gonna be on YouTube. But why not? We're tossing it around. We're trying other platforms. Glamorous Frog with the base tier. Thank you, bro. Some people were asking for Twitch when I was also on Kick, so I don't know. We're doing both. And right now we're just sitting in, we're looking at a small protest. I wonder where this was organized. I would guess Facebook. Judging by the crowd, it seems a little bit more mature. Juneteenth is tomorrow. I wonder if there's going to be any marches. What is tomorrow? Thursday? Maybe. H. Jeremy Walls with the hicksfam.com. Thank you, boss. Thank you. Corey Letterman with the base tier member. Thank you, dog. Thanks, bro. Yeah, they got, look, you know, she's got her stop sign. They're stopping traffic. And there's the group. So if you were wondering if there's a protest going on downtown today, there is. Honestly, I would not be shocked if there's continued protests for the rest of the summer, like every day. And especially on the weekends. Glamorous Rock with the gifted, thank you, bro. And YouTube chat. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I really wouldn't. All right, we're gonna keep going. What's up, John? Thank you for the stream. Pennsylvania in the house. Thank you, Mechanic. All right, we're gonna head to Little Tokyo real quick. There's actually another part of this group. They got separated by traffic, it looks like, or something. You can see over there to the right. I wanted to keep going, but there's a ton of traffic backed up now, so we're gonna wait for them to all pass, and then we're gonna keep going. Got the scanner on so we can hear if anything interesting goes on in downtown while we're out here, but I mean, it's a Wednesday. I see a rubbish fire over on the edge of the city. Here they go. Yo, shout out to all my Twitch chatters. I see you guys. I see some people I haven't seen in a while because I haven't streamed on Twitch in like 7 months. I just randomly decided to fire it up. Like, why not, you know? Why not? So that's that. That's pretty much the whole group. She's signing you guys, chat. And here's the safety crew bringing in the rear. Oh, we gotta wait again. Chad, be nice. All right, they're out here. They're just doing their thing. Be nice. There's no need to be hostile to people. They're being respectful. I just want to get across the street now and go straight. We're actually gonna go to the federal building, the other side. I want to see if they still have military out there. Let's see. They actually do. Ugh. Hey boss, is there a line like right here? Or?
Yeah, you gotta go around that way.
Okay. How long are you guys out here for? Just indefinitely? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was out here pretty much all last week and I saw everything go down, and I'm surprised it's still going on. To be, you know, yeah. Cool, you guys have a good day. Okay, chat. That goes into top 10 most awkward indicator, easily number one most awkward interactions I will ever have on stream is right there. It's that one right there. That's at the top. Yeah, that is number uno. Straight up. Yeah. So how's the weather? Great. Have a good day. See ya, bud. Yeah, you too. All right. Yeah, you know, I don't know. We're just gonna go ahead and move on, chat. How about that? How's that sound? Let's just keep going. Let's just keep on continuing on with our goal. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep riding to where we were going, which is Little Tokyo. And yeah. They don't like being on camera. Let me tell you one thing, they don't have a choice. You know, they don't have a choice. I pull up, I got plenty of space to be right there. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press. I can be live. They don't have a choice. They don't want to be on camera. They could turn around, face the other way. Anyways, we're in Little Tokyo, and we're taking a look at some of the damage here that looks like a little bit less cleaned up than previous places we've been to today. I'm actually gonna turn around and show you guys what's going on here on the right. I wanted to see this. There's still that big tagging right there. That's kind of crazy.
1614 Rotary Drive.
Yeah, I mean, that could have gone worse. They could have said nothing. All right, that would have been peak. Like, okay, I'm just gonna go. They did respond. They were courteous enough to respond. They could have just straight up ignored. And you know, yo, thanks for the sub on Twitch. KNI02, thank you, bro. As you can see right here, some things are still boarded up. I think that's open. Yeah, I mean, it just didn't say open. All these are open. So you can see they have little signs that say we're open. Straight boarded up.
15051.
Pretty sad. Over here, they're probably just breaking windows for no reason, you know, just to like break windows, which is, you know, definitely a thing they did. I don't know how else really to put it. But I mean, we kind of been speeding through this area the last few times we've been over here. I want to point out to you how many places are boarded up. So now we're going to move over to the left side of the street and take a look. Let's go ahead and curb alert it. Just a lot of stuff boarded up, lots. Happy to be here with the two. Thank you, bro. Right here, it looks like this place is just straight up closed for now. They actually made this the door. That's actually kind of cool. They made it the door. That's smart. I mean, what else are you gonna do, right? Look, everything got broken over here. It's kind of sad. Little Tokyo is like, it's like the hipper part of town, as far as downtown. It's like, it's cool. You know, there's like a bunch of little niche stores and shops. More boarded up stuff. I'm just showing you guys all the boarded up stuff. Then we're gonna go a little bit further inside into the, you know, into the other side of Little Tokyo. More here.
But she was like,
Anyways, a little bit more over here. More on the other side of that street too. Just so you guys have an idea how much they really went to town on Little Tokyo, bro. It was going down over here, honestly. Over here across the street. These people put their logo on the particle board that they installed on the window, which is pretty smart. You gotta admit, that's actually pretty smart. But take a look, folks. This is how things are looking now. Mostly cleaned up, but they just busted all the windows, bro. Like, they just broke every window that they could just to do it, which is pretty sad. You know, no one likes the sight of a city with a bunch of broken up windows, so there's that. Also over here, across the street. And a little bit more that I didn't show you guys. Oh, this one too. I'm just gonna pop up on the curb and show you this from across the street. This is like a museum that they just broke the windows of too. Japanese American National Museum, I think is what that's called. So that's that. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I would suggest if any of you guys live near LA to come out here and try some of these businesses, because I'm sure they need the revenue right now. Obviously not the chains, like don't come out here and go to Starbucks, but like some of these really small mom and pop restaurants, they could probably use like some extra revenue right now, you know? And so if you're planning on coming to the city, I would suggest coming through here. More broken stuff over here. Anywhere you see particle board is where they broke windows. All this over here on the right. We were over here a lot at night and things were popping off like crazy, if anyone remembers that. All this to the right. More across the street too. Just to give you guys an idea of how much it was going down out here, bro. Just breaking stuff just to break it. And then all these to the right. See, I understand like the federal buildings and whatnot, but like all these little restaurants, a lot of them probably already on a shoestring budget, you know? Got some live music tonight. I've been here before. Kura Sushi Revolving Sushi Bar. It's actually fire. One day, me and Graham Stephan, YouTuber, financial YouTuber, we had like this event that we went to over here, and then we went and had sushi over there after, and it was insane. And now their windows are all busted, which is no bueno. Sorry, I know it doesn't hit the same without the music at all. It's kind of like eliminates the point, but he's playing some type of song in the background there. But that's pretty sick. That's actually super sick. So, I mean, this place is kind of waking up. It is a Wednesday, so it's not uncommon to not see much going on here. But it's definitely a little bit slower than usual. I think a lot of people still assume that the city is like in complete chaos. And that's, you know, like people are still out here going crazy. More to the right here. So I think that's going to stop a lot of people from coming back for a little bit until that clears up. But there's your look at how things are looking. Anywho, I smell something burning. I do smell something burning. Skid Row is right here on our right. We're gonna wrap around the city a little bit for a bit. Just keep it moving. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if something's on fire in Skid Row. That's like not uncommon whatsoever. Dang, look at this view right here. Actually goes kind of hard, huh?
Street code 2 incident 4061 on 1377.
Not bad. This is easily the best angle to approach downtown into. It's coming this way from the bridge or from like over that way. This dude's taking a nap. See, we could take 5th Street back up through the city. The thing that sucks about being out here on this part of town is that there's basically no way to get through to the city without cutting through Skid Row. And if you don't want to cut through Skid Row, well, it presents a problem. We're just gonna mob it for a second though. We're gonna try and go around it. If we can make it up to 8th Street, we're pretty much good. This is 6th. This is how Skid Row looks. Anyone who's never seen one of my many videos where I come through here. Basically, if you go to one side of downtown and then wrap around a little bit, you kind of are forced to go through Skid Row unless you go all the way around it. You know, and you know, it's just part of the city. I don't really know how else to put it. So it's not uncommon to have to drive through here. It's just not really like, you know, something that you'd want to do, I'd say. Ever. We could go one more street up, but we're just gonna take it from here. So there's that. Dang, look at that thing on. Not quite dunked out, but close. That's pretty sick. Lights are out right here. Maybe someone cut the wire, or maybe it's just out. Could be either or. Street lights do just go out all the time in LA, so. All right, folks, so we went through Little Tokyo, went through downtown. Now we're just gonna kind of generally roam for a little while. And that's the plan. If I hear anything interesting on this, on the scanner chatter, we may go check it out. But ultimately, I'm just riding around. Some of these alleys right here, look at this alley, dude. This alley is actually insane. Damn, what's going on? Dude, bro, what is going on in the city? The street to the left I just saw looked crazy, and we're gonna go check it out next. I wanna show you guys this alley though. It looks like a movie scene. Just look at it, bro. I don't know. Places you don't want to be after dark. There. Up on the street to the left, it looked kind of crazy. You can actually go this way. Oh, they're bumping music. Beautiful downtown LA. I'm gonna cut this right, head towards the heart of town. I'm listening on a scanner, not hearing anything too interesting right now. Here's the Adidas store that got looted. We checked this out a few times already. Right here on the right.
Traffic pedestrian involved,
Alameda and Denny. That's probably not too. I actually don't know where that is. I don't know if that Adidas store is going to reopen either. Part of me kind of thinks they might just move on. I mean, they definitely have the capital to, you know, take the loss, claim insurance or whatever, but I'm kind of interested to see what they're going to do. Of course, a company like Adidas is just going to run the numbers like, all right, we were either making good enough money to continue doing business here, or with this loss, it's no longer worth it. And that they're just going to decide off of that. This is the street that we were on when they were opening up all the hydrants. Oh, no, sorry. That was one street over to the right. These two streets just look the same, Hill and Broadway. I always get it mixed up. Or I have a station that's just pure static. You guys hear that? I don't know what it is, but I gotta take it off when I'm in the city. When I'm in my house, I don't hear that. What station is this? Hold on, let me look. I think it's an EMS station. It's like a fire, EMS or fire station. Whoa, almost ran over us. Chipotle sauce on the ground. All right. Continuing on with our tour of downtown LA before we move on to other parts of town. We're gonna go on a little journey today, is the plan at least. I don't know how well it's gonna pan out, but that's the plan. This guy almost crashed into the curb on the right. Texting and riding. More boarded up on the right. I don't remember them saying that this got cracked. They probably just boarded this up to prevent it getting broken. That's my actual guess. They probably boarded it up in anticipation that people would be coming and trying to like destroy stuff. Next up, gonna head to Pershing Square.
Kilo 90, is there a 13863 Watch 3? Call John today. Kilo 90, Roger. Did you advise them to hop off and log on with their watch?
Interesting. Looks like Gotham City. I'm not gonna lie. I think Gotham City's better than downtown LA recently.
Caesar Chavez and Soto announcement, the wheelchair.
Cesar Chavez and Soto.
Comments for additional code 3 incident 4109 RDH 45.
We can actually probably mob over to that. Oh, they're fighting. No, that's kind of far actually. I didn't even catch what the call was either. Alright, we're just gonna cross. This is more stuff they got. These are the jewelry stores. Anyone who saw on like Twitter or anywhere like that, when they're looting jewelry stores, it's all these on the right. Some of them right here. Some of these are just like corner stores. And some are jewelry stores. This part of downtown is always like confused me. Because it's just like, who would come here to buy jewelry? I guess a lot of people do because it's been like this forever. But like, I don't see myself coming here if I ever wanted to buy jewelry. I'd go to like Costco or something, you know? Like, who is coming here? And like, was it like because it's a good price? You know, like why would you want to come here? Does anyone actually know? I'm actually curious. Does anyone know why people come here and buy jewelry? Helicopter going low overhead. Yeah, those people are arguing about something. I don't know what. It's none of our business. Here in Devonshire Station, that's way up in the valley. This guy's just got a chair and he's just spinning it. Mood. Sometimes you just gotta spin the chair, you know? I feel that, you know, life is just one big spinning office chair. Just spinning round and round. Someone's revving their engine back there. Hello. Got Grandpa trying to run me over in a Hyundai. Up here to the right is a food delivery meetup spot. I don't know why it is, but it just has been for as long as I can remember. Right here?
1049.
That's where you go to meet up for, like, I don't know, food deliveries, I guess. That's just where it goes down. It's kind of a nice afternoon. Not that much traffic. It's pretty chill out, actually. Oh, we got some copyright. We got to go. The city is kind of like basically back to normal. I'm not surprised, but also kind of surprised. I thought there'd still be a little bit of something going on out here. I mean, we did see that march. That was actually kind of a decent sized little march they had going, huh? I want to say that was over 100 people. And, just out here making themselves heard. Were those National Guard or Marines? I'm not doing that thing again where I argue with you guys. So you guys can let me know. Were those National Guards or Marines that we saw in front of the federal building? Since there's so many experts in chat who know whether it's one or the other. By the way, I put my Twitch in the chat. If you want to hop over on Twitch, I can see your chats on the screen, even though I'm like intently focused on riding right now so we don't have an accident live. Join me on Twitch. Join us over there. Why not, you know? We got 51 viewers on Twitch. Let's get those numbers up, you know? I can see your chats. So there's that. That's about the only benefit. It's not like Kick where it's ad-free. There's actually like basically no benefit. But
Roger, you're getting red code 33.
there's a chat that's very active, and it's less like you're talking to the void, like YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, 95% of YouTube chats I completely just don't even see because it's just like void speak. But on Twitch, it's a lot more like a chat room, you know? It's much more like you know, people are conversating over there and there's conversations happening. And yeah, so I linked it in the chat. Go over there. Click. Anyways, over here we are kind of by LA Live. I think that's where we're gonna go next. 5th and San Vicente? San Mateo? Couldn't hear where that was. I was about to say, I don't think 5th and San Vicente even collide. That's like nowhere near here. Let's see how much we can sneak through around here. We're gonna try and cut through LA Live, if that's possible. Or we could probably just wrap around. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, while things were going on, this whole side of town was basically like, it was like a different dimension because you wouldn't have even known anything was going on the other side at all. It was straight up chilling out here. Bro, this is a fun day to just be out and ride though, bro. All the roads are open. You just kind of smash around right now. We're gonna go up here to the left, and this is where we saw that little standoff with the cops. When that, oh, we gotta make this light. We have to. When they hit that dude with the baton, I had to cut that part out of that video because I got the live stream got demonetized for that little scuffle. They did not like seeing that. So we had to cut it out of the video, which is something I don't like to do. But I mean, if it happens once, it's just gonna happen again. So if you saw it live, you saw it live. It's also still in the VOD. The VOD's still up. That's probably the craziest thing we saw maybe that whole day.
291,
Was that little encounter where they, like, I don't know why, I still don't know why that happened. I couldn't hear what they were saying to each other, but it was like right here where this tree is. A little bit past this tree, because I was like, I'm gonna stand behind this tree. And then, you know, that happened. That was crazy. Anyways. Let's keep it pushing through downtown. We're gonna head to the fashion district. It's kind of where we were earlier. Whoa, what's this guy doing, bro? He's going on the wrong side of the road. Does he think this is a one-way? Hello? Bro, yo! Like, Chad, did we say something to this guy? Like, you're not on a one-way. This is not a one-way. You're in opposite traffic. You're facing against traffic. Oh my God, chat. I don't think he knew. He did not care. Yo, what? I was coming here to show you guys that these are boarded up too, because they came through here the other day, and I think they did break some of these windows actually. That's oh boy. Oh, here comes a
17, your battery suspects in 2101 Yosemite Drive, ATW in progress. Suspect 1 is a female Hispanic wearing a blue Dodger shirt. Number 2 is a male Hispanic wearing a neon vest. Number 3 is a male Hispanic no further. Off display self and a male Hispanic wearing a black shirt. Step 3 and 4894, 1115.
I didn't catch the address on that, but that was high priority. Battery suspect, assault with a deadly weapon. Bro, dude, he looked at me like I was the bad person for telling him that he's driving against traffic. Of course, it's a Tesla driver. I mean, yeah, you know, yeah. Well, you know, yeah. That is something. I mean, I can't lie. I ride like a moron, but like, I drive pretty normally. You know, when I'm in a whole car that's like 6,000 pounds, I tend to not drive against traffic. That's just me though. I don't know. Anywho, let's keep going. That was something. We're gonna go pound down by the edge of society real quick, see what's going on. Do a quick lap down to Alameda. I need the scanner a little bit closer to my ear. And I need it to be a little louder too. I'm actually gonna hold up and pull it up a little bit. I'm gonna put it closer to my ear so I can actually hear these calls, because some of them sound like they may be close, but I'm actually not hearing them. What's up, dog? How you doing?
Honda, unknown license plate, suspect non-conviction, 20 years, 5'6", medium build, code 2 incident, 4152, RD1178.
Oh, that could turn into a pursuit. Black Honda Accord, and they had an address. I don't know though. I think that's what I heard. Here's this building right here. This got burned down. They cleared it out, and then they never did anything else with it. For a while, this was like a huge pile of clothes. Now it's just a cleared out lot with a bunch of spray paint. We got the homie. That's fire. Out here on the outskirts, folks. Out here on the outskirts. This is where I like to ride, though. It's empty. It's typically wide open at this time. Some art to see. Checking a couple things. Yeah, so there's a structure fire. This is a major incident.
Traffic 4629 North Figueroa Street, 4629 North Figueroa Street, 3 and 641.
Where is that at? It's up by Dodger Stadium. You guys want to go to a structure fire up by Dodger Stadium? It's 10 minutes ago. I'm sure by the time we get there, it's going to be over with. Let's see if we can get there in 10 minutes.
Traffic 4629 North Figueroa Street, 4629 North Figueroa Street, 3 and 641.
Figueroa Street. Hello. 469 North Figueroa Street. That's 4th and Figueroa, no? So we may see that on the way over to this. Yo, Jamie with the 10. Thank you, bro. We can just keep going straight here. Got a fully charged bike for tonight. I didn't know how long I was going to come out and stream, but we're definitely going to go for a journey. The way I used to stream was more like, you know, instead of just being in downtown all day, we go right around the entire city. So that's kind of what I had in mind for tonight, but I mean, we're going to see what happens. Got a Cybertruck. Chat, right now in chat, do you guys like the Cybertruck or do you hate it? Thoughts, opinions, feedback. Tell me right now.
I believe not.
Do we love or hate Cybertrucks? Jamie, what's up, buddy? Love the streams and vids. Moving back to LA, slowly becoming a reality. Congrats, bro. Best of luck to you. We got the helicopter flying low above. They're coming for me. It's over. Jaywalking. Oh, just a random fire. Most common sight in downtown. Okay. Welcome to downtown, folks. Alright, whatever's burning smells awful too. So, this structure fire is for sure, I think, knocked down already, but we're still gonna go take a look at it. Passing through the edge of Skid Row again. Yeah, we try to avoid stopping around these parts, folks, in case that ain't clear. This is what it is. Interested, so I did mention that a pursuit was probably about to happen. That could be why that LAPD helicopter was flying low over us going south towards Figueroa. I don't know if anyone has a LA Captain scanner up and knows exactly what's going on, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess that's what that was about. Or something involving that. I would assume that probably they're following that vehicle or something. They didn't have a plate on it, so. I don't know. Riders. Bro, I see people flying on those sit-down scooters now all the time. No helmet, no gear, no nothing, just sitting down on a scooter, just planting their cheeks and just like sending it. It's kind of wild. Probably should have taken that left right there. We can just go up here and make a left. We can actually just sidewalk cut it. What's up, man? Oh, wasn't sure what we were looking at there, chat, so I had to guard the camera. He was sharpening a knife. I was not sure what we were looking at there. He was sharpening a knife, confirmed. Also, I gotta plug my scanner in. Chat, how we holding up? There's a fire at Echo Park. That's kind of where we're heading. Holy, see ya in the cut. Not that many cops out here compared to the last few nights when I came out during curfew, like after curfew had started. Really seems to have chilled out here. Oh, man. This is gonna be faster if we just go up Grand, which is the way I should have, when I said I should have made a left, I should have doubled back right there and made the left. We're still gonna see something though. I don't know what, but we will see something. We could also take it up Sunset actually. Hang on, chat. We're flying. I think my battery's starting to lose some of its juice, some of its like capabilities. We started today at 100. We've been live for what? Not even an hour. Have we been live for an hour? Almost an hour probably, and we're at 80%. It's kind of a little bit more like we're covering ground today though. All right, let's smell fire. We're about 2 minutes away. I mean, I'm sure it's already knocked completely down, but usually you still smell a little bit if it was a major fire. I read major incident, so I guess we're about to find out. Chat, we're on a beautiful Sunset Boulevard. This is the less popular stretch. We're pretty close to Dodger Stadium now. So there's that. Looks like the fire was actually right across the street from the park. So we should be able to see it if we go down to Echo Park. What is that, Echo Park Boulevard? And then make a left? Echo Park Avenue. Something like that, it's one of those two. I mean, I don't smell any fire though, so. We gonna see. This is usually the way I take to Hollywood too. On an e-bike, you can get from downtown to Hollywood in like, or if you're really mobbing, I want to say like 15 minutes, which is kind of nutty. It's pretty sick. Like if that's your intention, like to go and get over there as fast as you can, I mean, I don't think there's a better way to do it. You know, and that's of course by riding liberally. Okay, I definitely smell fire now. Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry chat. I'm gonna plug the scanner and we stop up here. It's up here to the left. Oh yeah, it's a deep fire smell now. It was just hidden around the corner. Looks like there's still a fire engine here. I think they already knocked it down completely though. I don't see much going on. Kind of a big fire this was. Still is? I don't think so. I definitely smell it. There's a few people out here standing around looking. What up, dude? Got some viewers. Yeah, this is done with. There's a fire engine down here, leaving to the right. Another one leaving. So we're gonna check it out after all these engines clear out and see what burned. YouTube chat, I'm putting my Twitch in the chat. Join us on Twitch. Join us, join us, join us. Join us. If you wanna see more of my live streams, you're gonna have to join us on Twitch. If you want. If you don't want to, well then, that's fine too. Big rides, always gonna be going down on YouTube, of course. Probably a trash can. Well, a lot of fires start from something really small. So, potentially not wrong. I'm trying to get a different view. Oh, it's a garage. Looks like it was a garage. Hey boss, is this a garage that was on fire? Yeah. There you go, chat. It was a garage. Thank you.
Yeah, just the garage.
Thanks. Just the garage, he says. Pretty scary to have a garage on fire though. The flames come billowing out and it looks crazy. Anyone who's ever seen a garage on fire. A lot of people standing outside. I think we can get a view right here. Is that a Tesla that was in there? Can't tell if that was a Tesla, chat. You don't know what kind of car that is? It looks like the garage door was still on. Maybe they had to peel it off. Yo, what? Synonym? I think your name's Synonym for the sub on Twitch. Thank you, bro. Chat, you can trigger an alert if you sub on Twitch or if you donate. I just set that up today. I'm probably not going to mention it at all after right now because it's not really a time. Shroke, thank you for the sub. Anyways, looks like no one's hurt here, so that's good. The only thing hurt is this vehicle, which I think is a Tesla. I can't really tell what it is. I think we'll be able to get closer in a minute though. Yeah, chat. I have to change one setting and pay an extra $10 to stream to 3 places, so I'm gonna do that next. I know the Twitch, the Kick viewers are fiending tonight. No ad-free experience tonight, unfortunately. Anyways, what's going on here? Does anyone know what kind of car that is? If it was a Tesla, it kind of makes sense why it like burned crazy. I can't tell if there's another car in there too. It looks like just one. Yo, B-side 23 with the sub on Twitch. Thank you, bro. Thank you, player. Saxon with the sub on Twitch. Thank you guys for the Twitch subs. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. W. No ads. Always something going down in LA. Here's a perfect shot of the car. That's a Tesla, right? Pretty sure that's a Tesla. All my fellow, yo, Noble Darren with the sub, thank you, bro. Anybody with an EV knows the dangers of battery fires, bro. It's pretty much nightmare fuel for all my fellow e-bike riders. These people behind me are talking about the fire and they said it was raging out of control. I don't know if you guys are picking up the conversation. This girl said she saw the fire. Yo, Helly with 250 bits, thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Brandon the Harley guy with the sub on Twitch, thank you. Battery fires are pretty much any EV rider's biggest nightmare. Like a battery fire going on in your house. It's like certain death. If you don't wake up fast enough to get out of there, it's basically certain death. Yeah, you get one good whiff of that smoke, puts you to sleep. Toast. We're over here at Echo Park. If you guys were watching my stream where I ended at a lake with a view, it's right here to the right. That's that park. Not easy to put out, yeah. That's probably why this is still here by the time we got here. When I first said this, if you guys were watching, like, what was that, 15 minutes ago? It said that they'd already been on scene for 12 minutes, fighting it actively, all these units. So surely it was no easy task to get under control. So we are all in agreement that this is a Tesla we're looking at, right? I still can't really tell. Yeah, I still can't really tell. Yeah, we're pretty close to Dodger Stadium. Definitely a Tesla? Okay. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Let me plug my scanner back in. I use the SDS 100 scanner. It's kind of pricey, so. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna plug my scanner back in. It died. Am I tired? No, I feel good. I've been literally just been at home the last few days editing. We got the last video done today, so we back in the streets. You dig? I'm setting up the scanner at this time, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. Hope everyone's okay. They didn't report any injuries, so I'm pretty certain everyone's fine. I don't think anyone's hurt here. Okay, scanner's back on.
Roger.
Pre-refresh Model 3. Crazy. I wonder how it could have caught on fire.
X-ray 223.
Could be her car, maybe, allegedly, possibly, potentially. I don't know. I mean, she's talking to the firefighters.
Read the location on it.
Are you pedaling tonight? No, I'm on a Flintstones rolling cart. My e-bike,
It's Mary Robert X-ray
You know.
223.
I had to sell it for rice and beans.
No calls generator for unit by 2. 43 Roger.
All right, we're gonna keep it pushing. Yo, send it on with the 100 bits. Thank you, bro.
Battery suspect 8500 West Olympic Boulevard at 711. Suspect employee, female, Asian, 30 years, black and blonde hair, black shirt, black pants. Assaulted BR code 2, incident 4249, RD 849.
There's no video of it on Citizens. They show video of it before they got here. It was just a big plume of smoke. No one shows it being burned. Fraud suspect fleeing on foot.
3979.
That's where the helicopter was going.
Okay, Roger.
That's over by Boyle Heights.
89 is requesting additional unit 1007 Cypress Avenue.
1007 Cypress Avenue. Here comes a...
The shooting 975 North Endome Street, incident 4254 RD 205, stand by for further.
They're requesting additional units at 1007 Cypress, which is not that far.
30.
I don't know what that last one we just heard was. That was a report of a shooting, though. Kind of good on that.
975 window.
975 Indem. All right, we're gonna keep going though.
4223, cancel out of 21.
Roger.
Word at 711, code 2, incident 4249, RD 849.
Park. They got the Swans out. People were on the Swans as a gigantic fire was raging. That must have been interesting.
ELA, code 6, Bel Air and Welby. There is clear. 13X28 for control indicated verify location.
Check units and 1170. Code 2 incident 3940 RD201.
Line for incident 4254.
Interesting.
Thank you.
TNX1 close to Charles indicated verify your location.
The subject no Black Ronnie Springs, Black Ground 61130 DOP 0807 1989. Unknown build, unknown complexion, unknown clothing. Subject has depression. Any information contact LET.
Okay, 975 Vendome. It's actually right up the street from where we just were. So we're gonna go check that out. It's actually further up Sunset.
Unit. 450 man with a rifle. Version. Possible 450 man with a gun. 2303 East.
Man with a rifle, Jesus, what's going on tonight?
Press 30 is wearing a black shirt, yellow short, possibly armed with a rifle. Code 266 RD1849.
Traffic's so close, so we're gonna go around to the left. This was a high priority call that just came in. It's just like, it's like 2 miles away. But it's just straight up Sunset. So we should see it like right up here to the, what is this car doing, bro?
1173. Before going out to the division, I just find.
Up here on Sunset Boulevard. This is the way I was gonna take to Hollywood anyway, so let's see if we can see what was going on over here. Honestly, doesn't look like much. Got him mobbing through Sunset Boulevard. Not a problem. Keith Donaldson with a 40. Thank you, bro. Let's see if my screen whites out this time. Thank you, Keith. That's very generous. Thanks, brother.
4270.
Ay, ay, ay.
Blue City Avenue. Suspect is outside Piers window on Riverside Drive, east of Blue City. Bill unknown, unknown color, top gray, sweatpants.
Riverside Drive, that's up in the valley.
1569.
Hill bomb.
Code 6, 975 North.
All right, so whatever that was high priority would be up here.
One code 6, 6 east of Wall.
So if there's anything to see, we're gonna check it out like now. And it was on Sunset, straight off. What's going on tonight? Am I crazy or is everybody else?
George 22, are you clear? For ambulance shooting 975 North Wyndham.
There's an ambulance shooting.
22, 13 George 22, are you clear?
Here's the ambulance.
Oh, man.
it was like here.
109, roger.
Bro, one thing you learn listening to a scanner in LA is that insane stuff is happening all the time, everywhere. It's kind of like, it's kind of disorienting.
That's the worst this moment.
I don't think, see look, we're both here and there's no like clear sign of what's going on. Sounds like the airship might be coming in. I can't really tell. Yep, there's the airship overhead. Ambulance just got intel. I don't really want to be up in this scene if it's an actual shooting with ambulance requested. We just want to kind of get a sense of what's going on. Airships overhead, I don't know if you guys see that. Looks like they're looking for what's going on too. Multiple ambulances coming here. Okay, LAPD's across the street. I'm gonna wait before I zoom in. I'm trying to look and see with my eyes what we're looking at here. There's only one unit here. Yo, JP with the 10, thank you, bro. Ugh. I can't really see anything across the street. I can't tell what's going on. There's more cops pulling up, so we're gonna post up like kind of at a distance. I don't want to get somebody who just potentially got shot. I'm not trying to record that. That's obviously not something I'm trying to see or put on camera. So what I can tell you guys from what I'm seeing is that there's some cops standing around talking to somebody, but I don't see anybody who has been shot potentially or allegedly. Cops are flying though. There's a huge response now, so I'm sure they believe something did happen. But from what I saw, and I'm telling you guys, I personally didn't see anything, so I can't really comment on it more than that. They're talking to more people. Cops are hopping out. Sorry, I know you guys want me to film this, but I don't know what's going on over there. So I don't want to actually film something that's that we don't want to see. We're gonna go on the other side though. That is something we will do. And I'm gonna block, just in case. I'm gonna tell you guys what I see, but we're gonna block. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, they're talking to some dude. They jumped out and they started running down the street. But, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like, I don't want to be part of this, so I'm gonna keep going. There's more cops pulling up, like, yeah, this looks like an actual serious thing that I am not really trying to be part of. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep going. Sorry chat, I'm sorry if you guys wanted to see that. That's not what I'm really here to do. I'm kind of here to just ride around and chill. I don't want to show anybody that potentially had got injured or anything like that. So, it's what it is. Sorry. If you don't like it, pound sand. My live stream, my rules, is what it is. If you can't respect that, the mods will ban you, and it is what it is. Sorry, I have my personal rules on what I will broadcast while we're out riding. There's some things that I just am not trying to have out there like that. You know, I'm not like the news actually. I'm not really like trying to report on all types of stuff like that. And whether or not something actually did happen there, Oh my God, look at these. Bro, they got the whole pack out tonight. See, that's what I would love to go do if I wouldn't immediately get demonetized for riding with them. YouTube hates the wheelie boys, bro. YouTube does not like the wheelie gang at all. We do, but YouTube don't. Anytime I put someone popping a wheelie, you can say bye-bye. So anyways, if you're just popping in, we rode by, first there was a big fire, and then there was another call for some shots fired that was right around there. And I couldn't really see what was going on, but the amount of police pulling up made me think it was something more serious, so we just kept going. You know, just out of respect to everything that's going on there. I don't know what the case was, but I'd rather not stick around and find out. Anywho. Now we're kind of on my original plan, which was to check out downtown for a bit and then crush up Sunset and go check out Hollywood. So that's what we're gonna do next. Yeah, I mean, anyone who watched my streams before all the protest stuff, I would really just ride around. That's like kind of all I mean, that's all I really ever do, if you guys think about it. Like, my entire channel is me just riding around, and that's like literally it. Plus the scanner died again, and I have it plugged in, so I don't know what to tell you guys.
305 RD
Oh, there it is.
2146 semi-preferred.
I just had to turn it back in. I think it's like charging still.
D201.
Are the protests over? We saw one today, surprisingly.
Involved.
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, we saw a decent sized group today. It's like 100 people. That's one of my most hated intersections right there, is that one we just passed. It's like a 6-way, and sometimes it takes like 5 minutes to get through there. Like, actually 5 minutes. So this is Sunset, and it turns into Hollywood Boulevard, so we're gonna push up to Hollywood. See what's going on out there. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Has anyone seen the movie Nightcrawler? Bro, do y'all remember the scene with the Chinese food? That's what I just felt like, bro. I was like, how am I here before everything? I don't like this. Like, this is not what I signed up to do tonight. I came out here to ride around, bro. I like clicked in my head that I'm doing something I didn't want to be doing. I was like, I gotta go. Like, this is just not the move for me right now at all. Nothing going on is what bro, that was ripped straight out of the movie. What just happened? So literally, if you've seen that movie, that was actually a scene that we just lived in real life. Bro, like, what? Oh man, that is insane. It felt a little too like I don't even know what the word is. Not deja vu, but actually maybe that. I don't know. Hollywood Boulevard has this big, wide open bike lane now, which I love. It goes all the way from where we just got off of Sunset to Hollywood Boulevard. One of the best things that LA has ever done is do this bike lane. For sure. I think easily one of the best things they've ever done. It's great if you're a cyclist. I hear some complaints that it's like kind of sketch or whatever, but I think by and large it's more of a greater good than than problematic. The problem people have is that it has this parking right here. So people constantly open the doors directly in the bike lane. And I mean, that is kind of sketch, to be honest, but I don't know. I think it's kind of avoidable based off how much space we have right here from here to the left. And then you have this right here. This is the other problem, which is not a big deal for me, but a lot of cyclists get so mad, bro. They get so mad when someone does that right there, when they pull up and block part of the bike lane. Has anyone in chat ever had a bad cyclist experience? I'm sure everybody has. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just about everybody has, actually. I don't think anyone hasn't at this point. Has anyone had to deal with a cyclist that just pissed them off entirely? Or maybe they pissed off and then they wigged out on you. One or the other. We got some skater boys out here, bro. Let's go. Just skating along, you know, nothing to see here.
703, code 6, 4820 West 17th Street, Pontotoc.
At this time, bro, it is kind of difficult multi-streaming because the two chats it's not as easy as you would think to read two chats, even though they're both in front of me. Right, damn, Hollywood's Hollywood's kind of active tonight. Bro, look at this thing. Is that Mercedes-Benz? Volvo. Sick. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I think I'm good on like the anything like actually crime related. I'm not really intending on checking out. Things on Fire, maybe. Other than that, we're just riding around kind of like nighttime sightseeing. Bro, yeah, so anyways, I rewatched Nightcrawler the other day too. That movie is so good, bro. It's so good. It's actually really good. It's just it's like a weird, creepy movie. Two scenes that really give me like uneasy feelings when I watch that is the one where he's going through the mansion. I'm gonna try not to spoil it. If you haven't seen it, watch Nightcrawler. It's so good. The one where he's going through the mansion. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And the one where he's having the conversation with the lady in the newsroom. Those two scenes are so crazy. Those are what I think of when I think of that movie. Yeah, I just watched Nightcrawler again. Yeah, it is an interesting film, that's for sure. All right, we're mobbing to Hollywood right now. When we get out there, I guess we're just gonna see what's going on. Check it out real quick. Chad, do you guys want the scanner chatter up? Do you guys want to hear it? Just as like some background audio? I honestly don't know if you guys can even hear it. Like that's max volume. It's kind of a lot going on tonight, so I don't know how well you can hear it, but. Smeet. Smeet Night, your channel is a hidden YouTube chimp. Thank you, bro. Thanks, dude. Jake, Dory, and Dora. Thanks for the 10. Thanks, guys. Yo, thanks for everyone who subbed on Twitch too. I'll probably get out and do a lot more of these on Twitch, just kind of chill, cruising around rides. Bro, every time I go live on YouTube, it's mildly stressful. I feel like everything has to be perfect. And I kind of like don't like that. I feel like I stream a lot more if I could just press a button and kind of like go. YouTube, like I have to time it perfect. I have to be up at the black guy. Everything's got to be perfectly right timed. Things got to be set up perfect. I mean, I don't know. Realistically, it wouldn't be that much different doing it on mainly on Twitch, but looks like there's an ambulance out here. I don't really know what's going on, but we tried to come to Hollywood, so now we're here. What's up, Sonia?
Only on incident 4334 for the 1755. But I watched the sector as well. Primrose Avenue. Hollywood Supervisor, meet 6815, 6311 Primrose.
Hollywood Supervisor.
Oh, yeah, I'm close.
I wonder if that's for what's going on right in front of us. Chat, I'm putting my Twitch in the YouTube chat. Join us on Twitch. Lively chat, cool people. We're up in there chilling. Emotes coming soon. What bike am I on tonight? I'm on the E-Ride. What's up, DMR Digital? All right, we're going into Hollywood Boulevard. It's kind of been a slow tempo night as far as riding. I'm kind of chilling. Kind of enjoying just putting around at a slow pace. You guys enjoying the slower pace? Kind of get to see more, huh? I feel like when I'm just flooring it everywhere, you can't really see what's going on. See, that was another man with gun call. If you pay attention to the scanner, it's gonna freak you out how many calls there are about like shootings, man with gun, assault with deadly weapon. It happens constantly in LA, dude. It's actually kind of unnerving. That's why I don't really listen to the scanner that much. I know some people that like just listen to it all day. I'm like, how could you like be sane still? It would drive me nuts. I don't know. I couldn't do it. So we got a robot. Where is he going? Audio is amazing. Thank you. Oh, my camera died. Battery swap. Hold on, chat. We got to swap battery. Oh, we got some music though. Nar. Let's go ahead and
A male with long hair.
get some distance so we can do a battery swap away from the music.
Firework. Only at 10-4, 339, RD 1743.
Ugh. Poor Matthew. All right, we got to battery swap. That was a fast hour and a half.
Runaway juvenile investigation.
Runaway juvenile.
Incident 4309 RD.
Run away from me, baby. Run away. Maybe I got a plan. Run away as fast as you can. Oops.
The Vine Station. Suspect is a black male, possibly 5'10", 170 pounds.
Vine Station.
Beige pants, black shoes. Weapon used is bodily force. No property taken here.
Dang, that's right here. That was an assault. We good.
You're passed out with a flashlight. I just need your driver. Give me a light real quick and tell me where your last had.
All right, Twitch chat, I am in you.
Suspects, 2 female, black, 50 years.
That's my fiance's name. Hello.
4343.
Check on her. Make sure she ain't in LA tonight. Hey. Yep. 5 more ads. Oh God. Yeah. We will have the.
He is in pursuit of 450 man with a gun in the East Coast Alley in the rear.
Foot pursuit, man with gun.
Slauson and Braddock.
Bro, does everybody have a gun tonight out in LA?
In the alley.
Everybody? Like everybody?
That alley just east of Main, so we can just see what east of Main. Or do we want to hold all the way to Main?
What's going on, man? This man got no headlights on. Sketchy.
And it's code 4, Slauson and Braddock. Suspect in custody.
You're around the incident 4284 down by lane.
6 William Bagler.
2W98.
Back on Hollywood Boulevard. Let's go up to Highland. All right, here's a.
Venison Motor, custody, incident 4343,
I got nothing. I didn't know. I have no idea what you said. Sometimes they like the dispatcher says stuff, and I'm just like, was that English?
Redgate 65, person down intersection 117 Compton.
There's a rescue going on right now too.
Southbound, a gray bike towards Metro Hollywood Fine Station. Suspect now black, 5'10", 170 pounds, green shirt, beige pants, black shoes, weapon used, bodily force, no property taken.
Chat.
Incident 4289.
That's us. No, I'm just playing. Southbound, Hollywood and Vine, gray bike. My bike's black, but 5'10". I'm 5'11". All right, I don't want to hear it. I'm 5'11". 6'1" with the right shoes on. All right, chat. Nobody say anything otherwise.
1548.
Bro, there's a lot going on in Hollywood. All these that you're hearing right now are all Hollywood. It's kind
At the 7th Street Fleet Yard.
Yo, Gracie time with the member. Thank you.
Back
So they're looking for a dude on a bicycle out here. I don't know what that's about.
Bring a backpack. Delta 3471.
I mean, based on the response we saw over there on Sunset earlier, seems like LAPD got time for all type of stuff tonight.
So what's the BCC that's requested?
I don't know. Hollywood's always kind of Sketchville, in my opinion.
Air 60 Roger.
Yikes! Attack of the Kia.
Roger.
This is the nightlife part of Hollywood Boulevard. Bro, look at this psychotic car. What the hell? It's kind of creepy.
Location.
The fuck? The hell is that?
Supervisor on this no supervisor is at that point.
They're asking for a supervisor back at that thing we saw on Sunset, so whatever it is, must have been a decently big deal, but I didn't want to stick around and find out.
You're going to be a male black, approximately 20 years of age. He has blue jeans, white shirt donned over his shoulders. Looks like he tried to throw it off.
They're still talking about the guy on the bike. That's what that's about. They're still trying to find a guy who got on. He got off the train. He got on a bike and started going. He started going south. Probably trying to get lost, like in the neighborhoods or something. If I had to guess.
258.
Hard to tell over here though.
Which is simplex for the air unit?
They're requesting an air unit for the guy on the bike?
17 to Jersey.
I don't think that's the same thing. I'm about to say, how much does it take to catch a guy on a bike? Oh, hey man. I guess they're about to find out.
Thanks, guys.
At Westwood 22
Hollywood, now this place never sleeps.
Boulevard.
I pretty much never come here at night, but
0RD884.
you know, here we are.
And that's a motor.
Oh, the crossing is crossable. Let's curb alert it. Just for a hot second. Chat, it's like you guys are walking down Hollywood Boulevard. If you've never been here, this is exactly what it's like in real life. Just as unexciting as it probably seems on stream and on the YouTube and Twitch feeds. It's there's not much to do.
RP 105, come in.
Okay, actually past here it gets really hectic, so we're gonna pop off.
Hispanic, no further descriptions. Spray painting graffiti along the curb through walls on the block, moving towards Victory, code 2, incident 4363 and RD919.
Come back in. Hi, what? 45, 1245. John points on the bus, getting recruited. The EM calls back. The appraiser is still aboard fighting in that. Now code 3 incident 343.
Hollywood Boulevard, everybody. Yeah. Wow, huh? Here's another high priority.
4317. 6 units, unknown trouble on the bus, Echo Park and Sunset, Echo Park and Sunset, traveling north on Echo Park towards Sunset. LA City bus flashing with call 911, unknown number, line code 3.
Echo Park and Sunset. Unknown trouble on a bus.
Correction. 2303, traffic.
Interesting.
Avenue 26, 9 Paul Zebra David 089.
That could be something we go back towards. We gotta go back that way anyway. I feel like a tourist, bro. Every time I come to Hollywood, I totally feel like a tourist, and I mean, there's there's no reason to come here otherwise, unless you're doing tourist things.
Beautiful.
I kind of want to go around this intersection right now because there's a
6050, 6050, cancel into that 4284, 6W91 will handle.
oh, LAG win. I remember that. This intersection is horrible, bro.
476.
It's truly awful.
476.
Yeah, this is Hollywood and Highland. If you don't know, folks,
609 North Ladera Avenue.
this is a place you really won't go for any reason.
Wearing a gray sweatshirt, white shorts. Visitor salty. Victim ill. Eric Team, do you need a 10 frequency?
We're gonna push it down a block.
We're gonna operate.
Is there an alley back here? That'd be sweet. Nope.
Shirt red pants, number 2, Galvanic ring blue shirt, code 2-4366, ready 1213.
See how much better we at? We are at 66%. Not bad, honestly. Helicopter over there. Looks like the helicopter's over where we were on Sunset still. Hard to really tell. It's coming this way though. It's coming towards Hollywood.
Kelly traffic in an hour, less traffic, Cox 100 Joe Field, 2 vehicle, TC code 3, SF4376, RD 1633.
2 vehicle collision. All right, we're gonna go back up. No handlebar view makes me dizzy, bro. People say they get dizzy with the handlebars. People get dizzy without the handlebars. Does anything make anyone happy anymore? Is anyone ever happy? Is everyone just upset about everything all the time? Here's one thing you don't need to be upset about. My Twitch, which is linked in the chat. Head over there and join us on Twitch. We're gonna go back up to the main street. I'm just kind of zigging and zagging. When they zig, I zag.
We get a second address for a better location.
Suspect in address at location.
Roger, it shows R-15.
Interesting.
Crash. Adam, you go ahead.
You know. All right, we may make it back over there to Sunset and Echo Park. That's literally where we were when we were looking at the fire. So I don't know.
Suspect is a neighbor, mailbox 20.
I mean, we checked out Hollywood, so this is what's going on up here. Whole lot of napping. I ride almost every day, W, bro. It's the best way to enjoy life. Improve your day one day at a time. People born before 9/11 don't complain. I mean, that's that is just not true. But you know, I also wish it was, but I don't think it's true. Got the Waymos back. For anyone who doesn't know, they turned the Waymos off over the weekend because they were scared they were going to get rioted on again. So they disabled all Waymos for Saturday and Sunday. Oh, I just scared the Waymo by riding to his side. He stopped. Bro, is there like, there's got to be a way to like spook a Waymo, like to make it completely stop. I guess just going in front of it. I feel like ET. Peace out, Josue. I feel like ET is kind of funny, bro. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Suspect vehicle, Chevrolet Bolt, last seen northbound on Santa Fe. Suspect is female, black, wearing surgical mask and black clothing.
She's got a damn.
Caliber semi-automatic handgun.
Damn.
And phone, keys, and laptop.
Damn.
4173.
A girl with a surgical mask and scrubs robbed someone at gunpoint? Did we hear that correctly? Is that what happened? Bro, I'm staying far away from her, bro. Holy. Or something like that. I don't know if she says, I heard surgical something. So I don't know. I don't like that. Is it busy tonight in LA? I mean, we were riding around for like 2 hours. We saw something on fire. What time is it? It's about to be 10. I don't know. It's kind of normal. Chat, what do you guys think? It's kind of a normal night.
The one that's going to be a silver Hyundai Elantra, four-door.
And still for master motor, no evidence of trouble.
Come on, chat. Just texting.
South San Pedro. Suspect is a male, Hispanic, wearing a black shirt, blue cap with a white star logo, black pants, white shoes. Code 2 incident 438-71307.
We're about to head next to...
Project Trustor.
I don't even know. I guess back to Echo Park. And thusly back to the city. Someone's getting pulled over right here. Gotta be careful out here after dark.
Echo Park and Sunset. First Ash commuter. Code 4 accident only. 7 William Mary Lincoln 562.
Getting up in that car. Oops.
One in a black BMW X3. Code 2 incident 4390 RD 1547.
Alrighty, next up. As fast as we came to Hollywood, we're going out of here.
And the light attached. Information on incident 4173.
I just need everyone to watch out for a nurse with a weapon tonight. She might try and rob you, apparently. An armed nurse. She just got off her shift and she's looking for trouble.
Domestic violence dispute 116.
Riders. You hear that sound? Bro, is that a sound to keep people from staying there?
11841 and call back. Broadway juvenile investigation.
You hear that sound?
39 South Arena Street. Code 2 incident 4309 RZ 4.
You guys hear that sound? It's like a high pitch. Am I crazy? Or do you guys hear that?
Control, it's holding a child. Go through in 74388, Audi 822.
Do you hear that high-pitched noise? Bro, I think it's designed to keep people from being here too long because it's already driving me nuts.
Trying to go through from the station, identify.
Going code through to that. You guys heard that, right? Bro, I thought I was going insane. Because I have, what's it called, tinnitus? Sometimes when I wake up, I have that ringing. And sometimes it comes in random times throughout the day, because my house is so quiet. I'll just suddenly, like, my ears will start ringing. So I was like, wait, that's that. Sonia, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for taking up close to the happenings last weekend. How to be part of your community. Thank you, Sonia. Chat, we have Sonia in chat. W Sonia. Another member of Jeremy's stream that has joined us over here. Now we have Jeremy's mod, LE, and one of his viewers. That's great. Thank you, Sonia. Chad, if you're interested remotely in what I do, as far as only live, I know a lot of you probably watch my YouTube videos, but the live concept I have is from my friend Jeremy. So give him a sub on YouTube. Jeremy Reed on YouTube. He fires up his live every now and then, and he kind of just drives around and checks stuff out. Kind of like what we're doing tonight, but from a car, which is a much better idea, is what I'm like slowly learning. I think this wouldn't be a big problem. Like, I don't want to say there's a problem, but obviously as it gets later, it's less enjoyable to do on a bike. If I started at like noon, it wouldn't be a problem at all. Like, I could ride during the day all day, and that's chill, but at night is it's a little more stress inducing. You got more that you got to keep your eye on, you know? Anywho. Holding like 100 viewers in Twitch chat tonight. That's pretty sick.
Correction, X31. Can you send me your
Chat, I'm posting in the YouTube chat again. Actually, no, I'm not. Bro, it keeps glitching out. Ellie, if you don't mind, could you post my Twitch in the chat? Get it like a copy paste? Every time I want to say it, I have to like do 4 things to try and post a link in chat. Or smashing. Ellie, I know you're probably working, so I hate like asking you to do stuff ever. I don't know if you are working at this time, smashing. If you're not, someone, anyone, please. Chat, join us on Twitch. We're live on Twitch as well tonight. Last time we were live on Kick. It was pretty chill. I'm just doing like, I'm just comparing, you know? Obviously, we're not gonna have crazy, like we peaked at 950 people on Kick, but that was at the height of the, you know, craziness. I think if we were co-streaming on Twitch that night, it probably would have been pretty solid too. But YouTube chat, the reason I'm plugging my Twitch so much is because I want to do more casual riding streams, maybe other bike stuff over there again. It's my yearly, Ellie knows, she's rolling her eyes right now. It's the time of the year where I give Twitch another shot. It's that time of year, all right? We're gonna play around. We're also gonna be streaming on Kick a little bit too. I'm gonna try and figure out which one I enjoy doing it on more. I will say the first big stream we had on Kick, it was okay. I wasn't really, I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. But I had a chat with the team at Kick after the stream because I thought it was pretty good for a first stream. How many streamers you guys know for a first stream on a platform that's not already a big streamer gets almost 1,000 people in there on their first stream? That's not easy to do. And I had a quick chat with the team. They explained some things to me. So we will be streaming there too, but it kind of made me realize, like, why should I just completely neglect Twitch? Especially if a lot of people like that too, still. And I have a Twitch account. It just exists, you know, it's there, so why not use it? I would be streaming on all 3 tonight, but I don't have it set up to do that. I have to pay more money to my to the service I use to multi-stream. It's called IRL Toolkit. But it's not a big deal. So next time we'll probably do all 3. But tonight it's just YouTube and Twitch. Yapathon over. I've been listening to the radio the whole time as we've been chugging along down this road. I walk a lonely road. I haven't heard anything too interesting, so we're just kind of pushing back towards the city. Currently, if you hang out in Hollywood long enough, like, inevitably something relatively interesting will probably happen, but, you know, it might take a while.
11 GT, currently paying for it. With 3 dot tattoos.
These are like some hip restaurants on the right. One's called like Kismet, I think.
Taken phone, wallet, in a vehicle, gray Mercedes C300 on a license plate, code 3 instead of 4415 and RE20.
Damn, bro, he got him for everything. Y'all heard that? Took his phone, wallet, and his car. Damn, bro, people are really getting GTA'd out here, bro. Be careful. Chad, are you in LA? Be careful if you are. You might be out here taking everything. What the hell? Phone, wallet, and Mercedes C300. I like how they included that, like it was an accessory too.
There's also possible DUI traffic involved. March comes through additional code 2 and 6.
Ah, we got this intersection. This intersection's awful. What's up, Ed Storm?
Showing follow up en route with them.
Ellie's smashing. Thanks you guys for posting the Twitch. So chat, hope you guys join us on Twitch. We're still riding tonight. Just hit 2 hours. I really feel like I just started, so I don't know how long I'm gonna go. We'll just keep on going. We're gonna keep playing it by ear.
507 radio 4008 Shelburne Court. Incident 4279 RD 1179. Unit to handle it to identify before going out of the area.
Twitch stream does look much better too. I noticed that. Like the quality is way better. I don't understand why that is either, but it is.
35 years, 130 pounds, wearing a white shirt, red shorts, black.
Hey man, just watch 5 of your vids. Thanks for the live updates. Thank you, Clarkus Max. Clarkus.
Still outstanding. Incident 4305.
Clarkus Max. See what I mean about this light, bro? It takes forever, and it's like not clear when you're supposed to go. Like nobody actually knows. That's why I tend to just go. If you guys remember, the original reason I was heading back out here was for Echo Park and Sunset. We're not too far from there, but we're still far. Mainly because I've been meandering around. If I wanted to get back there in like 10 minutes, we probably could have done it.
Over the white mop suspect behind the gate next to the location. Suspect.
And that's mainly due to how insane this bike is. So if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I got 3 new bikes. Oh my God. Yeah, we almost saw that T-bone happen, but we're not going to talk about it, right, chat? Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, reason 9000, I don't really like riding too late. Anyways, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I got a bunch of new bikes in the mail. Those are going to be my next videos. After, I guess tomorrow I'll probably post this video. I'm filming on my helmet cam as always. So, that's going to be next. Look at this. It's like an art installation. I don't think it's art for sale. It's just art that's here. And it's been here for a while. I don't know if you guys were watching when I was streaming when the Dodgers won. This was here too then. Kind of interesting. Sunset Boulevard, still kind of active out here tonight. Super hip part of town, super busy right here.
And your route to plus 7 location?
I mean, look at this restaurant. It's pretty late, and it's packed. It's actually kind of sick how packed it is. I like that. I like stuff like that. Makes me feel like I'm not in Gotham City when people are out enjoying themselves, like, and not feeling like they're in danger. And then we go back to downtown, and we're back in Gotham City. All right, so we're actually going to end up crossing back to that scene where I didn't want to show you guys what's going on. So, I mean, if there's still a response here, then that's kind of crazy.
617300 Cessna.
Doesn't look like there is. See, look, these cars right here, that lady wasn't even looking left, bro, or whatever gender, I'm sorry, misgendered, I don't know. Oh, God. It's over. Chad, it's over. Back it up. We had a good run. It's over. It's all over. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Yeah, it was right around here. It looks like it's all packed up, so maybe it's a little further up. Here's Los Globos. Anyone ever heard of Los Globos? Right here on the right. It's like a famous bar or club. I've never actually been in there. It's called Los Globos. I think it's a venue slash bar slash club. Yeah, we passed where that response was, and I looked on the ground to see, you know, what do you guys usually see when there's a shooting? I'm not gonna say it, but you guys know. I didn't see any of that, so hopefully everybody is, you know, A-okay. Let's just pray for that, right? Let's just pray for that. Anyways, we got to go up a hill, so let's go. Woo, all these cars coming up from the right are spooking me, chat. It's spooking me. Let's just get up this hill and then we can slow down. Everybody's going so fast tonight. Where's everybody got to be? Everyone's got a place to be. Where are you going? Where is this fool going? Where is this fool going? Where are they going? Good thing I put a hoodie on. It was hot today. Anyone who lives in SoCal, it was freaking hot today, man, but it's starting to feel nice now.
Route your engine, typical respiration, C59, Bedford Street.
My phone is bugging out.
4 and Monte Vista, 8 Robert Clean Paul, 367.
Let's keep going. We gotta get up over this hill. Want to race, bro? I'm just kidding. But I also won, so there's that. Okay. I don't know.
367.
Yeah, I mean, this thing will give something both barrels from like 5 to 50 miles an hour. After that, just about like anything will walk away from you.
I wonder if you can stand by.
We're gonna take a different route. Actually, let's go ahead and go by the park. Why not, right? Is the bus coming in?
Wesley Avenue, CDPR male, 27 years outside location was found.
Go.
CRs under the influence.
Go, bus. Go. Oh my God, bro.
Code 207 4435, reach
You know, that's what just happened. May surprise some of you, because bus drivers are usually the most aggressive drivers in LA. Like, they do not wait. I figured he was just gonna charge in front of me. So that's why I gave him the full pass, like, go, 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 go. Usually they don't wait at all. That was a very, I think it was because the cop was right behind him. He was scared or something, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, I can't explain that one. You guys wanna look at the park? We can look at the park. Let me turn my scanner down so I don't scare everyone in the park. I'll show you guys the same view I showed stream when we ended on YouTube when we came out of K-Town. Yo, thank you for that sub. I'm gonna check it out. Oh, it's this way. Oh, we're going dark mode, chat. Dang, with the swans too? Holy. Dang, dude. Look at that. Beautiful. Yo, Ronus 5150 with a sub on Twitch. Thank you, bro. Chat, Echo Park, view of downtown. This is where we ended stream sometime last week. It looks extra nice with the swans, huh? Nice, dude. Bro, when we came here last time, we like pulled up on these people having a date. And I was like, yo, don't mind me. I'm not trying to like ruin your moment. I'm just like live. Yeah. Whoops. Pretty nice, all right? W. Kazman with the sub on Twitch. Thank you, bro. Thank you. All right, let's go this way. Ugh. Bro, I straight up have a blinding light. I gotta watch out for birds. It's like a real thing you have to do. Just watch out for birds. Don't want to injure a bird. Excuse me. Chat, I'm so am I a bad person for the way I ride? I've never hit anybody. I still stand on that, bro. I have never hit a soul. And I don't like saying that because, you know, I do believe in jinxing, but I do really ride carefully. I do. I really do. Oh! Now that's how you get at, bro. How many dumb driving maneuvers have we seen in the last 30 minutes? Where this person just did that is probably, arguably, the worst place to do it. Wait, does this view look better, low key, or does the wide look better? This one kind of lets in more light because he uses the lens with a wider aperture. It probably actually looks low-key a little bit better on this one, no? Or no? Coming back into the city. Chat, yay or nay? This one or the wide lens? Yo, nifty with the wide lens. Okay, nifty with the sub on Twitch. Thank you, bro. Krim with the $1 on YouTube. Thank you. Wide. Okay, you guys are kind of 50-50 on YouTube chat. Twitch chat is pretty much entirely agrees that the wide is better. So we're gonna stick with the wide. Jump scare. Boo. We're going back into downtown. I just realized the scanner was all the way down. Sorry, chat. For those of you who depend on scanner chatter to exist.
ADW suspects. 824 East 18th Street at Washington Square. Suspects are at least
Washington Square, ADW.
20 seconds of wall. They made a threat.
You don't say.
Suspects were two male Hispanic, number one, long black hair, red shirt. Looking no further. Last seen approximately 30 minutes ago, leaving the business.
What's up with all this traffic going right? Interesting. All right, we're really doing a repeat of the same route we started today on, so let's do it nighttime version. There it's with the 1,000 something. 1,000 something. I don't know what that was. Thank you, bro. We're gonna head back into downtown and cruise. When I ride this fast, I can't even hear the chatter, so it's not very intuitive to what we're doing. We're almost at 50% battery, which is kind of crazy. We sort of been humming tonight. Thank you, Varys, for that that donation in that currency. I can't really tell what it is, but thank you. I think it's like $1 USD.
Thank you.
Homie on a scooter. Sheesh. Yeah, put me back in downtown, bro. Ironically safer for one reason. The traffic is more predictable. This is a great, hold on, wait, we gotta check out this view. This is one of the best views of downtown. Just right here. Literally just this. What movie is this scene from? This shot?
4408 RG235 handle identified.
It's a movie studio right in front of us, or like it's not a movie studio, it's like a production studio. I had to do it like I was part of a commercial that was there once. YT color code is $1 equivalent if you don't know. Yeah chat. So if someone donates in a weird amount, usually like the color is usually pretty spot on. As far as guessing how much it is, if you don't know the currency. I still stand on the fact that super chats are, the fee on them is too high, bro. Obviously, I don't complain because I love it when people donate, but it's like when someone super chats, they're giving 30% to Google and 20% to the IRS. Like they're really donating to the government and to a corporation. It's kind of frustrating, but that's the price you pay for using their product, you know. Anyway, we're out here in downtown.
Actually occurred in Hollywood.
I feel like we're in the movie Heat. Bruce Willis, Die Hard, yeah. A lot of bangers in this general area. A lot of banger movies. What's up, Nikki Pink?
Roger, ma'am. The east side is going to be northeast. The west side is going to be Hollywood. So can you call
Patrick Gate on Twitch. Steeler Jax, Nifty Vifter. Drink Potions. Christian Colvin. We got LE in both chats, bro. Can we get a WLE in both chats? WLE.
Blue white t-shirts.
She is in Twitch chat and YouTube chat.
With white shoes.
Jumping back and forth, controlling you hooligans. All right, we're gonna head into downtown, see what's going on. We're gonna take a way that we haven't taken in a while, which is this little side route right here. This road used to be crazy. On this left right here, it used to be all people sleeping right here. And they'd be tucked in behind the guardrail and also down there below on the other side. But it's not the case anymore.
Stand by.
1973 cancel around 52.
Scenes of downtown, folks. I don't know what to say about that. That was crazy. I don't know. Yo, I kind of like riding with my light off because it screws with the camera less, I feel like. You can see more. Although then I'm riding with my light off, which is just a whole other problem.
Clear for 9 hours and 26 minutes. Suspect and female were in a white vehicle yelling. Suspect threatened the female, shooting the female. No weapon was seen.
Damn.
Suspect last seen.
The girls are fighting. Female suspect was female threatening to shoot a female. Damn, bro, how does it get to that?
Suspect walking in the middle of the street. Suspect is now Hispanic 20.
Dispatch popping off tonight.
Pressure with 38 on the back. Light jeans, jumping on parked vehicles.
Light EW suspect been out Woodson and Valley hard. And just up here close. Suspect was walking in the middle of the street. Male span 20 and 30.
That's up in the valley.
Black hoodie with a 70 on the back.
Anybody in chat live in the valley?
Shows at 4350.
San Fernando, San Gabriel Valley, any valley heads? Riders. Homie's making them deliveries.
Sure.
Oh, yo, let's go. Bro, they're squatted up.
Maple and 16th.
Maple and 16th, that's back in the Fashion District area.
If you put 641 to what's it? 1527, are you gonna follow the plan?
Bro, they're moving on them little mopeds.
69504 Holmes.
That's funny. Fresno, Anaheim. Chat, go ahead and type in the chat where you're watching from. I need more data on all you guys. I am assimilating your data so I can sell it to a third party. Just kidding, but put in the chat where you're watching from. It's something we do every stream, just because I like seeing where you guys are tuned in from. Downtown after dark, folks. Moped gang is deep out here, bro. They're all over.
Code shows 144, 70, 2056. Medical 545 in Central. Suspects, female Hispanic, 30 to 40 years. Suspect number 1, no shot. Jeans. Suspect number 2, jacket. Code 2 incident 4475 out of 1346.
Incident 118.
Vegas, Henderson, Egypt. Bro, you're not in Egypt. Are you really watching from Egypt? That'd be kind of fire, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Early 20s. Sun and black jacket. Red.
Canada, Texas, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Code 2
Yeah, that sounds more realistic.
RD 1443.
Before Martin Luther King and Buckingham.
Let's go stealth mode for a bit.
Stanford engages. Code 2 incident 4457 RD 1385.
Stanford engage.
24 westbound 15th Street.
Westbound 15th. That's over here in downtown.
Information on 818 southbound Avenue to the rear or north mass.
818. That's what someone just can't. This is one of y'all just shouted out. LA got high crime rate. I mean, honestly, I think it's going down year after year, if I'm not mistaken. It definitely is dangerous, though.
San Pedro, suspect custody.
San Pedro. I feel like part of it is just kind of like how many people are out here and how many people get involved in some sketchy stuff. Definitely a big chunk of the crime, and then there's another part of it that's like, you know, actual regular crime that happens to unsuspecting people, which sucks. Well, you know, I don't know. I can't really put a finger on it. I don't know if what the actual numbers say, though. I haven't looked in a while. Like, if the crime rate is still trending downward. I was just chilling in the middle of the street. We got a yellow mustard Cybertruck. There's a lot of people kind of out and about tonight. Curfew got lifted, I think, yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. It might have been today. So people are no longer... If you saw my lives when curfew was in effect, last few days, this place was a ghost town, bro. Like, I'm talking, it was dead out here. Like, nobody. I mean, genuinely, there was nobody on the street. There was not a single soul walking.
Called requested help. She heard a granddaughter say don't shoot.
It's a little bit of a different scenario tonight.
3 and 4488 RDS 17.
A little more lively. Still not like fully awake, but we're getting better. We're having a standoff. Razzle. Bro, what if I just monster truck directly into this thing right now? I just wheelied and just like, just rode over him. That'd be really mean, huh? I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, what if I did? Intrusive thoughts. Bro, he's on delivery and he's not moving. I was, if you guys remember my video, we talked to a guy who controls a bunch of these at the same time.
Auto.
He said he controls like 4 from different screens, and he uses PlayStation 4 controllers.
Dark complexion, property taken.
And that's how they do it.
C3 with damaged hood with gray primer color on the top. Suspect from last seen outbound being up for the location. Weapon is still outstanding. Incident 441.
They reopened the Apple Store. No longer boarded up. This is the Apple Store that they looted.
25, just show us the route to X-ray.
And it's reopened. Talk about all-time dumb places to loot, right?
491.
Peace out, hippie schmoo. I mean, Apple Store is way up there as far as dumb places to loot.
Hey.
This is the Adidas store.
Charles John 463.
My scanner is wigging out a little bit. Oh, they're still working on this one. This place got looted pretty bad too. Looks like they're still working on it. This place got fixed up quick. They fixed this up quick. Oh, really? They so when this was boarded up, it was just like preemptively. That's smart. Have a go, man. Ah, Chad. Okay, that makes more sense. We had said that a few times that they had got looted, but apparently they did the preemptive boarding up. Here's the Apple Store. Pretty much entirely clean. So for this one, I think they went in through the front door and they broke one of these side panels. I mean, look, this is Apple we're talking about, so of course they don't mess around. They came out right here, yep, through that one. What's good? What up? And right here. This is the one they came through. Hey, be safe, guys. We had a whole little crowd of fans right there. That's sick. Downtown LA after dark, folks. It's actually kind of, I don't want to say it's calm, but it's definitely chill out here tonight. Gotta keep your eyes open at all times, of course. Peace out, CPL Rondo. Sorry, it's so hard to read Twitch names, bro. The text is so tiny. I got good eyesight, but I can still barely read it. Huh? I didn't talk to you.
Oh, I apologize.
Oh, yeah, you're good. I was talking to you. I'm live streaming right now, by the way. Yeah. Bro, what the fuck? I said, that was a security guard, by the way. I was like, are you going to lose your job, bro? What are you talking about? He low-key tried to flex up on me. He was like, what'd you say to me? I was like, I wasn't talking to you, dude. Weird. Anyways. Chat downtown LA after dark, I'm telling you. That's funny. He actually genuinely thought I said something though, and I was like, I didn't talk to you. He looked like it was an actual misunderstanding. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. He did like a little prayer thing with his hands. He must have heard somebody else talking shit to him because the way he approached looked like he was actually upset. I was like, what are you talking about? And then he looked confused when I was not like trying to raise the issue. Interesting. All right, we're at 6th and Spring. I don't know, Chad. We're just kind of going around right now. What time is it? We're 2.5 hours in the stream. I don't know. We're just kind of mobbing around the city, seeing what's going on. For now, what happens next? Don't know. Dude, tripping. He was literally a security guard. Like, he was in a security outfit. He had a security little flashlight. And I don't know. I guess he turned the corner saying that too, which is interesting because he must have either heard me or thought he heard me saying something before I went all the way around that block, or he heard it from somebody else as I was coming up the block. Either way, I would have turned and put him on live stream if he started bugging, but he genuinely looked like it was a misunderstanding. So that's why I kept riding. If he was tripping, I would have happily turned around and put him on camera. But, you know, just a little misunderstanding. Hopefully he finds a guy who was talking shit to him though, because he looked like he really wanted to handle that. So, you know, best of luck to him.
Pacific Union citizen following male with mental illness, region EQ, suspect is a boyfriend, male, white, blue shirt, black shorts. The influence of fentanyl, suffers from depression. Code 3 incident 4524, RD 1407.
Kind of a sleepy night on the scanner though. Not much going on in downtown or anywhere.
Army unit incident 4523.
High priority.
Ambulance battery district Kurt.
Ambulance needed for a battery. Stuff like that. Like I'm just kind of listening to the scanner for chatter. I don't really want to go look at that, bro. Like I'm not really trying to go see some crap like that. Like the fire was kind of interesting. Other than that, like we good. I'm just kind of out here trying to ride around.
19, person 15, male with mental illness, Regent and Hughes.
That's another high priority mental illness call. I don't know. We're just out here cruising. Chat, you having fun just cruising around? I mean, we're literally just riding around.
77, 16,
Almost got the Raptor. Raptors have been ruined for me now that I've seen the Raptor R and I heard one. There's a person in my neighborhood who has a Raptor R and I'm just obsessed with it, bro. I am entirely obsessed with the Raptor R. And it's been a few times where I've almost made the horrible decision of buying one over the last few weeks, and it's taken a lot of restraint to not do it. Yeah, I need to not incur any vehicular debt. Especially because the Fed announced today that they're not cutting rates. I gotta say, that surprised me, but I'm also not surprised. You know? I thought there would be like a 0.25% basis cut today. But it didn't happen. So mortgages are gonna stay high, auto loans are gonna stay high. It's still gonna be a goal to, what is this?
Train involved at the MTA line 1311 East 1st Street, 1311 East 1st Street, train versus
we're going to that. 101 East 1st Street. That's right here.
590.
Maybe it's a 1st Street in Alameda, actually.
RD 1385 and a code 30 Ranger and RD 1317.
4529, please.
Because we would see it from like here if it was 1st Street. I think they're talking about the one. Maybe off by Alameda. No, it couldn't be Alameda either.
Ventura Fall Road. On 106. Agent Winter, you turn right.
Yeah, I didn't fully catch that. It was like 101 something East 1st Street.
4535 on 1985.
I mean, we'll still go over there because it's like right here. Well, I don't see anything. Yo, Michael Taylor with the 5, buy it and claim it as business expense. Technically will be used. Yeah, I work pretty closely with my CPA about stuff like that. It's definitely something I would do if I bought a truck. I'm not sure if a Raptor R qualifies for bonus depreciation and all that. I don't think it's heavy enough. I know like a Cybertruck or something like that is, but I'm not really interested in buying a Cybertruck. There's other vehicles that are heavy enough. I don't know if the Raptor is though. I don't know if it's over 6,000 pounds. Yo, W. Michael Taylor, he's been in here since day 1. Someone over there is yelling to the abyss.
962, verify you received our toll request.
Thank you, Michael Taylor. Good to see you, bro. W. Yeah, I try to avoid the whole buying really fancy things and then find out ways to write them off. It is definitely, I mean, a lot of people do it, and it's definitely a thing you can do, but I try to just not.
Shooting just occurred 951 West 74th Street, 951 West 74th Street.
Oh, we're not going down there.
Suspect last seen walking on 74th towards Vermont.
That's down in the trenches.
Also game member suspect 1.
West 74th Street.
Pink shirt and a polar pants.
We might go there during the day. Definitely not at night.
Further description, code 3, incident 4540 and RD 1256.
Central Captain and Chad, 4X99, 4X99, ambulance traffic. 1311 East 1st Street, 1311 East 1st Street, field 3 and 4532, RE 451.
This is approximately
4541.
where that call was at, and I don't see anything. So,
Train versus
well, I think she's about to mention it again. Let me see if I can find it elsewhere. Man robbing Ross 1 minute ago. Oh, it was 1311 East 1st Street. So it's this way. We might be able to see this. I don't know if it was a car. I didn't hear if it was a car. If it's a person, we're not probably going to stick around. I don't want to see a person. But if it's a car that ran to a train, that's like mildly interesting. Because the train does run right here.
7460 Dixie Street, apartment 19, Johnson Valley.
See what's going on. Looks like the trains are both going. Is this one stopped?
1993.
I don't think the trains are even stopped. I think they're both just rolling along just fine. Cops are coming though. Oh wait, this may get this may turn interesting. No, this train is stopped. Well, I'm gonna go tight shot. Just in case. Okay, we didn't see anything. There's no car here though, so that means it must be a person.
1311 East 1st Street.
There's a paramedic right here too. Oh no, sorry, this is a work truck.
Suspect are now 6337 M Street.
Cops hopped out for something, but
Question 4555 RD 1139.
yeah, I don't see a car, which means that I don't want to stick around. I thought this was a car that got on the train tracks.
67, go ahead and send me 4557, please.
So we are not going to stay for this and see what happens. EMS is rolling. Folks, this is stuff that goes down after dark in LA.
Traffic, and also a unit on 3 Van Boulevard is prison holding for suspect. The suspect is on the floor and fighting with security. She is
A lot of EMS rolling, so it must be something bad. We're not gonna stick around.
Mission ahead, identify.
Oh man, realities of life. Hopefully they're okay.
To block westbound traffic on incident 453.
That's kind of crazy. Wow, there's a lot of EMS over there. I don't see anybody. I looked with my head. I didn't see anybody down there, so they must have gotten up. Sometimes a car gets stuck on the tracks. That's something that's like interesting. I'm not like, I just don't want to see anyone that's hurt. I really don't.
So 2 incident 456 GRE 1249. Position.
Back to city we go. Nice little view right here too. You know what's shocking? That's the second thing that we're basically the first people to, because this bike is insane. Oh wow, that's heavy rescue. Damn, bro, they brought out the heavy rescue for that. If that guy's okay, he's probably about to be set for the rest of his life. Getting hit by a train, bro, and coming out? Yeah, I think you're chilling.
With a right leg amputation wedge between the train and the platform.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, boy. Okay, well, there's that.
The suspect is now outside blocking the gate in front of the location. Still go 3 until 4555 and RD 1139. One next 38, come in.
Yo, Neil with the 10, thanks for being out here for the community. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, bro.
Engine 2, secure the passengers on the train, triage.
Yikes, bro. Olympic and 10th. Yo, is there basketball games tonight? There weren't any games tonight, right? They're all tomorrow. What are you listening to? I have a scanner. It's an SDS 700. Bro, I went over there because I thought it was a car, and they didn't report on any injuries at first. And I thought, you know, oh, car stuck on the tracks. We go check it out. That looked like it was kind of a big deal, so we jammed out. Yeah, we don't want to have any parts of that. Praying for everyone involved, man. That's all we can do, chat. We can all definitely always do one thing that costs nothing every day, and that's pray. We pray for everyone involved. Anywho, sorry to darken the mood. That's why I got up out of there before, you know. I mean, the train was, correct me if I'm wrong, leaving. Or maybe it was the other one. I don't know. One of the trains was stopped. That was just a weird scenario that I just didn't want to stick around for any longer. And anyhow, LA after dark. Crazy. That's why sometimes I make a YouTube video and it's literally just called Riding LA After Dark. And that's crazy on its own, bro. Like, just the concept of that is I don't think people realize how insane that is. Like, just doing that, the act of doing that is nuts. Like, me being out here is nuts. It just is. It just is. There's so many roaches on the ground right there, bro. They must have just bred or something. Jeez. Folks, next time I fire up, it's gonna be in the day, bro. I want to do like 8 hours, but I want to start at like noon. And I want to do a bunch of stuff throughout the day that's like less like, you know, riding at night. So that's why I want you guys to follow me on Twitch. My Twitch is going to be linked in the YouTube chat, hopefully by the mods. Hopefully one of them can put the Twitch link in the chat. And I plan on doing much more regular things over there. So if you would be so kind as to hop over on Twitch, give me a follow over there. I'm probably going to be live tomorrow on Twitch doing another ride. I might go live from my house and put together all these e-bikes that I have to put together. Because I have to put together like 6 bikes. So I might just go live tomorrow from my house and do that. Thank you for the sub on Twitch. I'm sorry, it didn't show your name. But thank you, bro. Tonight was kind of wild, bro. I thought I was gonna get out and do like a normal chill, like just roam around and kind of talk to chat, but like we saw some nutty things, dude. We saw some nutty things. Kind of wild.
Happy 41 for you. 20 George 33, code 6 Charleston. That's the location.
Yo. B Marvo with the sub on Twitch. Thank you, bro. We're at 21 Twitch subs. Let's go. We got like 10 subs today. W.
2147.
Roger, right over.
Spender. That's the one I missed. Thank you for the sub, bro.
59. Black hooded switch up, black shorts. 2174595 on E636.
Where you were broken.
Chad, I'm gonna call it. I kind of got out a little too late today. I meant to be out earlier so we could cruise around for a bit, but at least I gave you guys something. I'm calling it for tonight. Steve Sir with the 10. Fun, relaxing video. Not always relaxing, crazy. Thank you, Steve Sir. Thank you to everyone who came and held it down tonight.
And they intended to.
Just a little quick chill stream. You know, posted up for a bit. Saw what the city was like. Want to do more streams. Now that we're back in the swing after last week was kind of like getting the dust off. We're going to try and get back in the mix a little bit. So I'm gonna get out of here before it gets too crazy. Actually, Michael Taylor, Hicks on Varg, go crazy if you keep in 20 HP mode, last all day. Thank you, Michael. I got a haircut now. I don't really like it. I got my haircut. I'm like bald on the side. I got like a mid fade, but they kind of forgot the fade part. Chat. I'm gonna go live on Twitch tomorrow. Make sure you follow my Twitch. I'm probably gonna be live much earlier in the day. And not riding around to crazy stuff like tonight. Tonight was a little too heavy for me. I'm not like, I ain't built for that. Seeing gore and crazy stuff and all this crazy, like it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. I just want to go unbox some surrons. I got a bunch of e-bikes I'm gonna unbox tomorrow. I need to get back to my regular routine, which is like normal. In my opinion, normal. This is like far from normal, what we did tonight, but it was still fun. I hope you had fun. I hope you guys had fun just hanging out with me for a little while. But we're gonna be a lot more chill next time. I am not 5'6", bro. That is not even remotely true. Who said that? I don't know if I want to ban you or make you a mod or time you out for a day. I'm just doing some stuff on my phone. Chat, I'm gonna post my Twitch one more time in the In the chat, I'm gonna post it personally so you can click on a link that I posted. I am not 5'5". I'm not 5'6" either. I'm standing at 6 foot with these shoes on. I'm 6 foot. Is there a 6 foot thing here? I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not 5'6", bro. Some women are into that. No, I don't think any of them are. I'm not 5'6". Ellie, back me up, please. All right, there. John is 6 foot. I can attest to that. Thank you. In the flesh, Jeremy had a party when he hit 100K, and I met Ellie there. She is telling the truth. She can verify that I am 6 foot. Okay, chat. I'm going to bed. Sorry, I wanted to stream longer. It's too crazy out here. It's just nuts. It's weird. It's still like post-apocalyptic vibes in downtown. It's just kind of weird. It's not really ready yet. It's not summertime where it's like it's still. I don't know. I'm yapping. I'm going to bed. That tree is 3 feet tall. You're banned. I'm just kidding. You're not banned. But that is. It's not true. Anyways, bye chat. I'm ending the stream actually.